Canvas.
Nothing wrong with me. 2, nothing wrong with me. 3, nothing wrong with me. 4, nothing wrong with me. 1, something's got to give. 2, something's got to give. 3, something's got to give. Now! Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies
Canvas.
hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the
Mute. What's up, y'all? This is CT here solo for some reason, giving y'all the I think this was episode 6 of season 2 of GNV. It was a pretty dope episode. I fucks with it at least. We got a lot of answer questions in this episode, which was pretty cool because I've been sitting here the whole time, the whole season, trying to figure out who is Cypher based on. To me, he was Professor X. But today, well, after this last episode, I pretty much know who they based them on. But anyway, if this is Slice of Horror, and this is our spoiler review for GNV season 2, episode 6. So if you ain't seen it, go watch it. Then come back here and watch this. If you're new to the Fifth Wall Slice of Horror, please like, subscribe. If you a regular, we appreciate y'all, but also send your likes. We're gonna get right into it. The show pretty much kicks off where the last show ended with Marie saving her sister and whatnot. And everybody in the room was pretty much shocked. It's like, yo, you just pulled off some resurrection Jesus shit. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody on the planet has that kind of power. And just the shock. And for me, it was the lack of gratitude from her sister, but I understand she was in shock as well. But yeah, it kicked off kind of crazy, man, with a display of Marie's power. And I dug that. So I had a feeling that Marie's sister was a supe. I don't know why I didn't just come out and say that earlier, because I feel like I dropped the ball on that prediction, I guess you can call it. And but yeah, it reveals she's a precog, so she has the ability to like see glimpses of the future. Kind of reminds me of a character from X-Men called Destiny. It's like she has the ability to kind of see what's gonna happen and when it happens, but not exactly. And the way she used it here, like how she guided them to the supposed exit and ran into a dead end. Initially, I thought it was Cypher controlling her, making her, trap the group all over again. But then when bro bust through the wall, I was like, damn, that's clutch. Don't know when he decided to show up, but I know Emma was appreciative of that. But so they ended up, Sam ended up coming in, busting through the wall, saving the whole group or whatnot. They leave, escaping the, I forgot the name of the facility, one of their vans and whatnot. And now they in the van trying to figure out what's the next move, because everybody on the team is pretty much a fugitive now. And my biggest beef was freaking Marie's sister, man. Like, yo, she just saved your life. I understand you're in this situation because of her, but she just saved your life with some spectacular Jesus powers that nobody on the planet has. She's been looking for you all this time for years. And like you could tell that there's love there, but this her sister blames Marie for everything. And I just feel like it's unreasonable to a certain extent. I can see being a child and having your parents taken away from you by your older sister and how that could be a shock and whatnot. But come on, you a supe. So you kind of got to know that like these powers aren't reliable, and your sister didn't mean to kill y'all's parents. Like this sister beef was tiring to me for the whole episode. As the episode went on, she kind of started to mellow out and understand where Marie was coming from. But in the beginning, man, she was just a brat to me. It's like, yo, just no appreciation. You was just dead. You was just dead, fam. And so she's trying to like they're in the van trying to figure out like how to get away from like, Vought and Cypher. And there's really nowhere to go, because everywhere that they know to go, Vought knows that they would go there. Like Marie's sister wants to go back home. It's like, yo, they waiting for you back home to get to Marie. You know what I'm saying? She's just, oh my God. The whole episode I sat there looking at her like, shorty, she's the worst character. I like her powers. That precog shit is dope, but she is 100% the absolute worst character on the show at this point in time, if you ask me. So my boy Cypher, man, like I said, I've been trying to figure out what Cypher was on since the first episode, and this scene right here threw me for a loop because I'm thinking, okay, Cypher gets the news that Marie and them have escaped and whatnot, and he has the fit, like, he didn't think that they would actually be able to get away. He throws his phone down, he's wilding out, and he starts hitting the invalid dude that he was just taking care of. And my thought process is at this point in time was still that the burned up guy was really Cypher, and the guy who we think is Cypher is really a freaking puppet being controlled by him. And in this moment, he was like saying stupid. He was hitting himself. That's what I thought. Later on, not so much. But at this moment, I thought bro was just having a breakdown and he was hitting himself through using his puppet to hit himself because he couldn't move. But yeah, later on, we kind of feel like that's not what's going on with Cypher. But my boy Cypher crazy, and he is definitely, I know exactly who they base him on, and it's kind of insane for this show to base this dude on this mutant from X-Men that is like top tier end of the world style mutant, and this guy's entire goal and like the way he operates is just like this mutant, which is it's Apocalypse. Oh man, so they end up getting, like I said, they escaped or whatnot. They got in the freaking van. They try to figure out where to go. They find this old abandoned library with like burned books and shit. So I already know the burned books in the library is a shot at today's political climate. Cause I mean, come on, who's burning books? And I like how they stuck it in there because it's still a display of right-wing politics from a negative perspective in this show that I think a lot of people don't want to acknowledge because the analysis is pretty much spot on with real life right-wing politics. But so anyway, they find this library. They kind of hunkering down, and Jordan, who is another one in this episode, got on my nerves. They come at Marie as if like she's a monster. Like, okay, y'all saw her save her sisters, bring her sister back from the dead, pretty much. An incredible power, one of a kind power in this universe. And Jordan's first thought seems to be, you're dangerous. You're dangerous to us, other supes. And I'm thinking like, she's the best weapon y'all got. She's the only weapon y'all got at this point. Like, on a Homelander level, we'll find out later on why she's on Homelander's level. And like, I don't get why Jordan is so wishy-washy when it comes to Marie during times of like strife and whatnot. Like, come on, Jordan. Like, Jordan gotta be more ride or die, in my opinion. Like, I like Jordan's character, but in this moment, I just felt like are you feeling threatened by a soup that's more super than other soups? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's pretty. I mean, this interaction wasn't as bad as the sister beef, but like, can y'all get off Marie's back because she displayed the ability to resurrect somebody? Like, all y'all are amazed or in awe or in fear of her. Like, come on, she's still Marie, in my opinion. So, oh man, this So yeah, I forgot all about this. So Sam and Emma, man, like they had a good thing in the first season, in my opinion. I know Sam ain't wired too tight. He's still not wired too tight, and I don't know if his acting is good, if the actor's acting is good acting or overacting, but it works. And I don't know, like they back on this will they won't they type shit, and a part of me wants them to get back together, but a part of me is like, what about Greg? I know if K Bly was here, she'd be like, Greg is suspicious, but I don't know, man. Like Greg ain't sell y'all out as far as I know of, and Sam did. Now Sam did come back and get y'all, save y'all in the last minute and whatnot, and he was dealing with things and stuff, but Sam's betrayal just, I don't know. It bothers me. Sam and Kate's, their betrayal just bothers me. It's going to bother me to the end of the show. I feel like it never got the, well, Kate got her comeuppance because she's missing the arm and her scalp is fucked. Like Kate is messed up, but Sam ain't really got no repercussions for what the hell he did. And he did a lot. So this whole back and forth with him and Emma, I don't know. I kind of want this to be a thing, but at the same time, I kind of want to see where this Greg and Emma thing goes. But yeah, speaking of Greg, so they trying to call Polarity at this point. They're still stuck in this library. They're wanted, and they're hiding from Vought. So Polarity is their only higher up with any pull and any like ability to like protect them. And so she tries to, remember dude's number. Nobody knows nobody's numbers these days. I dig that. That was a hilarious scene. But then when she got online and she hit up the tail chick, I forgot her name. Nobody didn't think that maybe Cypher had already gotten to Polarity, but that was my first thought. Was like Cypher knows Polarity is working with y'all, but they didn't know that. Because when the Cypher Polarity conflict happened, it was a private meeting. So at this time, they're thinking that, Polarity is still on the inside. He's still a reliable source, but Cypher's already gotten to him, and he was knocked out from the night before when he had a freaking seizure anyway. So yeah, back to Marie's sister. Okay, this was probably her best scene to me because it explained a lot about her mental, her mind state regarding her sister. She is not so much that she's blaming Marie for everything. What she's doing is she's associating Marie being around and bad things happening. And I get it. But like you're I don't know, she's an adult. You're an adult. You have to be able to use more nuance than bad shit happens and it only happens when you're around. Like that's just crazy to me. And this is when we learned that she's a precog. Marie knew she was a super. She could sense the V in her blood. We knew she was a super. We saw her powers in action when they escaped. But so Kate tells her basically that she's a precog, and she gets glimpses of future events, but it's never precise. Which is hit and miss. I can see how it could be a drawback as far as powers go. But yeah, I don't know, man. It just kept the sister beef just it stayed for too long. All the way to the end of the show, she just felt kind of unappreciative to me, in my opinion. Oh, is that me talking to me? Sam is growing on you. I don't know, man. I like Sam better in the last season before he flipped. Because I don't know. It seems like a lot of things that Sam and Kate are doing in this season are self-serving. So like if Kate get her powers back, who is she gonna help? Like that's my thing. That's what I'm thinking. Like Can y'all trust them? Because when the shit hit the fan last time, they flipped on y'all. They was throwing the shit at the fan. Oh man. So yeah, hold on. Oh yeah. Yeah. So this dude, polarity slipping, powers tripping, and he gets knocked out from a seizure, which I thought you needed medical intervention with a seizure at that level. But anyway, so he wakes up and Cypher's there asking him to help him find Moreau. He knows that they're in cahoots. And if anybody they will reach out to will be Polarity. And like I said, like, come on, man. Well, I guess they didn't know that Polarity was already found out by Cypher. But Cypher knows everything and been knowing everything from the first freaking episode. So you would think that Polarity may be compromised in this situation, but they didn't think that through. So they hit up Tail Girl, I forgot her name, and she hits up Polarity, and Cypher takes control of Polarity's body, and just puppeteers this dude to get the information about where Marie and them is at. And that's when the problems commence, because bro send the big hammer dude, which is like his only henchman, to come get him. And this is, like I said, having the pre-call on the team is hit and miss, but this was a hit right here because she saw this shit coming a mile away, and Jordan reacted perfectly to bro throwing this freaking hammer. I don't know what Jordan's power level is, but he seems to be able to take hits better than he can give them out. The male version, because the female version of Jordan shoots the bolts and whatnot. And I'm thinking like, okay, it's Jordan and Sam versus this big dude. This big dude beat their ass. He beat up everybody in the room pretty much. And like, come on, man, y'all can't stop Hammer, man. It's two heavies in here, a bloodbender and a chick that can grow, and they couldn't do shit to this dude. Like he was, he was wiping the floor with them. Is that what Jordan said? Because Jordan got smashed this time. I mean, like, I know Jordan was the one that pushed the button last time, but yeah, Jordan got dropped this time. Quick. And he was mad as well, and they were mad distracted. This is what got me though. Like, I like that Emma is figuring out her powers. I dig it, but like it's too inconsistent right now. I wish Emma would have been like a prospect for Cypher as well, like in that class, because she needs some lessons. Like, you got to give her affirmations in order to make her grow. And this would have been a great opportunity for her to like grow and just step on this dude, because clearly he could be killed. The Hammer Man, I forgot his name too, the fake Thor. But yeah, Kate and Emma, they're in here hiding while Sam and Jordan is getting thrown around in the other room. And Marie's sister is like, what's up with y'all and y'all powers, man? And Kate is like, yo, I can't do shit. Kate couldn't do nothing, and Emma needed praise to do something, so they was just shit out of luck. And then this threw me for a movie. I forgot all about Zoe. One thing about Zoe, man. So anyway, let me get to the story. They get knocked outside pretty much. The big hammer dude knocks Marie outside. Jordan goes to check on her, and then Jordan gets blasted as usual. Bro could take a hit, but he needed to get his fighting skills. and then Zoe shows up out of nowhere. Stan Edgar's granddaughter showed up out of nowhere, and I'm like, This is the little tentacle face girl from the boys that was running from it the first episode of season 2, I think. And I'm sitting here like, okay, she's about to take this dude head off with these tentacles. It's like, but like how? Like, is his skin not super tough? Or her tentacles just super strong? I don't know. Anyway, it was a gruesome scene. She took bro a whole entire head off from like the mouth up. And it was freaking awesome. And something about Zoe, she seems to enjoy killing. I don't know what that is, but anyway, Zoe shows up, she saves him, and then your boy Carlos Stan shows up, and it's pretty much a blast from the past. And he reveals that he's basically trying to get his company back. He's trying to get Vought back. He got forced out. So if you ain't watched, you can't remember the boys, man. You need to go back and watch it because they are looping that shit around real quick. And so yeah, he came to save Marie. He needs Marie because she is his key to getting back into, the higher epsilons of Vault, pretty much being the boss of Vault again. Because she is his anti-Homelander. And more apparently, because she can actually resurrect people. So yeah, he came there to get them. My whole thing was like, how did you find them? Well, bro had a tracking device in like all the soups. So he just tracked the Hammer dude's tracking device, which is crazy. Like, why does all the soups have tracking devices in them? You know what I'm saying? But so he collects the crew because Maria's like, hey, I ain't going with you without my homies. So he gets all the homies and whatnot. They all pile into this joint. And he takes them to a bunker that's specifically designed to keep Homelander from finding them. It's zinc and lead lines, so he can't freaking see through it. Which is, I mean, that's smart. But if I'm Homelander, I'm just flying around looking for anything I can't see through. That's the first thing that I thought. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, they did. They did, yeah. We're talking about that. And that's why Victoria Newman um kind of befriended Marie, because she kind of knew that like the entire backstory of her. And they were both like bloodbenders, so they had a commonality, and she was kind of grooming Marie in a sense because she knew what she was already before Marie knew, or before Cypher revealed who she was or what she was about the project Odessa or whatnot. But yeah, this whole little part was cool. Like, we got to see Stan Edgar, and he has big plans for getting back in the vault, and to use Marie to do it. So the big question is like, but why Marie? And that's when we learned that in the Odessa project, of all of the test subjects, only 2 of them survived. And one of those 2 was Marie, the other was Homelander. So she and Homelander are literally built from the same stuff. They're super soups. They're soups of soups. And so she is his only equalizing weapon, or so he thought at that point in time. But then, and then Marie figures out that she and Homelander kind of share a lineage, at least a test tube lineage. uh, it just goes back to her feeling like a monster, because she felt that fear from her friends when she resurrected her sister. Then she felt the uncertainty from Jordan again when he questioned her and was just pretty much telling her like, yo, how do you reconcile being like one of the most powerful people in the world? And Jordan looked at her like she was a monster. And then in this scene, when they found out that she was tied to Homelander, again, they kind of looked at her like, yo, whoa, like afraid of her again. And it's like, stop treating this girl like she a monster, man, because she's y'all weapon. She's the best. weapon y'all got. She's Homelander's equal, or she will be at some point in time. And I just don't see that because she had the same process when it came to her powers and whatnot. That she's on the same mental level as Homelander. Homelander is fucking crazy by comparison. Like, there's no commonality between the two, in my opinion. So all this, hey Marie, you a monster shit. Y'all gotta chill out with that. And I like Marie, man. Her powers are dope as shit. And then the biggest bombshell in the entire episode drop is this fool Godolkin is alive. And the whole time when I'm thinking Cypher was really the old dude in the chamber or whatnot, that's really Godolkin. So K Bly was right on that one. Because she said that. And so I just feel like it's less of a twist. Like, I don't know. It seemed like it was a bit cooler if Cypher was really the old dude controlling another dude, or at least it would have been like more diabolical, in my opinion. I mean, Jordan took that shit personally. Like, Jordan don't like the idea of being weak. It's why, like, this aspects of Jordan, man, is just weird to me. It's like when you found out Marie was like the super of soups, you had this uneasiness towards her. That's your girl. Like, I don't know. Jordan is hit and miss too. Sometimes it feels like Jordan is still trapped in that I gotta be number one mentality. I don't know. Maybe they just feel like they can't be the protectors that they felt like they should be. And it's like you gotta defer to Marie because she's the actual protector now. But yeah, freaking Godolkin. Yeah. So this dude is alive. And I don't know how or why Stan Edgar thinks this, but he thinks that Godolkin is the key to controlling all soups, or to being able to undermine soups. I don't know why we're not really there yet as far as that goes. But Godolkin still being alive kind of changed his plans, because instead of using Marie as like this trump card, if he could get access to Godolkin, he can, flip the tables on Cypher completely. So I don't know what ability Godolkin has, or what, Stan Edgar could use him, like how he could use him in order to control the rest of the soups. We'll have to find out. But he seems to think that that's the more viable plan than, just simply utilizing Marie for his schemes to get back in the Vought. And so, like I said, Cypher's apocalypse, survival of the fittest, the great calling. Like in the X-Men apocalypse, this whole entire thing is, it don't matter if you're human, you're sentinel, if you're mutants, he pits everybody against each other, and whoever comes out on top, they carry on the legacy of humanity. And it seems like Cypher's on that same exact tip. Like, he's starting at the school, and he wants to weed down all the weak soups and have nothing but the best of the best left, and then build from there. The great calling. And like, that's diabolical as hell. I didn't see that coming. I thought it was a scheme against Homelander. This dude is doing eugenics on a soup level, which is like Nazis times 10. Like, that's that's it. It was crazy to me. And then the fact that he's beating the hell out of Polarity is also crazy, because it's how he's doing it. He's making bro hit himself over and over again. Which it didn't turn out the way he thought it would, because Polarity ended up gaining control of his own faculties and throwing this fool out the window. And of course he didn't, get hurt at all. And then, oh man, the last freaking scene of the show threw me, because it's like, okay, Kate has been on their side and been working with them for a while now. And it seems like, to me, in my opinion, it's all because it's convenient. She needs them in this moment. Do you give this girl her powers back, though? Like, that's my thing, because Kate's powers are crazy. Like, Marie is the end-all, be-all as far as power people goes, but Kate has the ability to control Marie. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Do you fix her powers or not? Can she be trusted? I don't know. They kind of need her, though. Like, because she had a point. Because she was like, if you fix my powers, now I can have your back when it comes to you facing off with Cypher. And I dig that. But would Kate take that opportunity to double cross Marie and side with Cypher? Because Kate's not on my like friends list yet. Like, Sam has made it back on the team more so than Kate has, in my opinion. I mean, sure, I guess. I don't know how that shit works. Not by X-Men rules, because Professor X control anybody, but not Deadpool. That's it's a totally different story. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if she should fix her powers or not. I feel like if she does, Kate's an asset, but Kate's also a freaking wild card. You're right. You got to get off of her looks, though, man. Like, Kate can't help it, she falling apart. Kate damn so falling apart. But yeah, man, this was a pretty dope episode. Like, I dug it. I dug it a lot. We finally got some answers as far as what Cypher was up to, what Cypher was doing, and who Cypher is based on, because he is definitely Apocalypse. That is blatant. This whole thing is an X-Men, it's X-Men adjacent anyway. But yeah, I love the fact that he ended up being one of the X villains, even though I was thinking like Professor X Sinister. But it's close enough. But yeah, man, it was a great episode. Leave a comment, let us know how y'all felt about it. Let us know if you think that this great calling that Cypher wants to do is an actual good idea. I mean, he's trying to advance humanity, right? But at the same time, there's some Nazi shit. So let us know, man, how y'all felt about that. How you feel about the episode? Like, subscribe, fucks with the group. And we love y'all, man. Peace. I'm thinking it's peace. Is it peace? It's peace now.
Well, imagine as I'm pacing the pews in a church corridor, and I can't help but to hear. No, I can't help but to hear.
Thank you.
Thank you. What a beautiful wedding. What a
Thank you.
beautiful wedding.
Thank you.
Bridesmaid to a waiter. But what a shame. What a shame. A poor groom's bride
Thank
is
you.
a whore.
Thank you.
I chime in with the haven't you people ever heard of?
Thank you.
Closing a goddamn door. No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poison rationality. I chime in. Haven't you people ever heard of?
Thank you.
Closing